How are you, boys and girls? I believe you're well and your night was good. Welcome to science lesson. Welcome to our science lesson today, boys and girls. Just a recap of what we learned last time. We learned about waterborne diseases. And I would like us to mention the waterborne diseases. Which ones were they? One, which one? Charles? Very good. That is cholera. Another one? Another one? I'm looking for the hands that are up. Another waterborne disease that you've learned about? Gloria? Very good. Gloria got it right. It is typhoid. The other one? Can I get from Sonia Ayako? Sonia Ayako? Very good. Bilharzia, you said it correctly. And the last one? All right, Maxwell? Correct. Maxwell said it correctly. That is dysentery. The 4 waterborne diseases. But now we only discussed 3 because the syllabus wants us to discuss 3 waterborne diseases. And that is cholera, typhoid, and bilharzia. Cholera, typhoid, and bilharzia. Boys and girls, you need to know their signs and symptoms. You need to know their preventive measures. And we summed up the lesson by saying waterborne diseases can well be prevented by proper sanitation. Remember, there is sanitation and sanitization. I'm not talking about sanitization, but sanitation. Thank you so much. Today, we are learning about soil. And under soil, we are going to learn soil erosion. You know, soil is the top layer that covers the earth's surface. That is soil. Top layer that covers the earth's surface is called soil. Today, we are learning about soil erosion. And we need to ask ourselves, what is soil erosion? What is soil erosion? Soil erosion, boys and girls, is the removal, wash away the top soil, the washing away or the blowing. We can also say it's the removal of the loose top soil. Loose top soil. Loose top soil. The removal of the loose top soil. So that is how we can define soil erosion, boys and girls. Now, it cannot remove itself. Soil cannot remove itself. It cannot wash itself away. It cannot blow itself away. There are things that blow it away. There are things that wash it away. These things that wash it away are called agents of soil erosion. They are called agents of soil erosion. Agents. They carry the soil away. They do the carrying of the soil away. And the main agent is water. The main agent is water. Water. Yeah. Water, after it has rained, any type of rain, any amount of rain can do soil erosion, depending on that type of soil erosion. So water carries the soil away as it flows down the slope. As it flows down the slope, that water does that. Another agent of soil erosion is wind. Wind blows. Wind blows, especially in the desert where we do not have vegetational cover. You know, the soil is left bare, and so as the wind blows, it carries the loose topsoil away. That is wind as an agent of soil erosion. I know we have so many other agents like the animals' hooves, the hooves of the animals. As the animals walk down, the hooves carry with them the soil and transfer it to another place. That's still an agent. Animals are also agents of soil erosion. But we don't document it as a main agent of soil erosion. Now, let's come to factors that increase the rate of soil erosion. There are factors that increase the rate of soil erosion. Number one is human activity. Human activities. What are these human activities? Human activities, they include burning of vegetation, cutting down of trees, deforestation. So these human activities include burning of vegetation, deforestation, that is cutting down of trees without planting them again. That is deforestation. Farming, poor farming methods. Those are human activities. Poor farming methods. And we'll come to know which are these poor farming methods that may lead to soil erosion. So poor farming methods like cultivating down the steep slope, that is poor farming method. When you cultivate down the steep slope, the soil would be washed to the river that is nearby the river. Another human activity here, allow me to wrap this, I'll write them again, is overgrazing. Overgrazing is a human activity. Overgrazing could be brought about by overstocking. Overgrazing could be brought about by overstocking. So we can write here overgrazing and overstocking. Let's explain what overstocking is and overgrazing is. Okay? Overstocking is keeping a large number of animals at a very small piece of land. Keeping a large number of animals on a very small area, that is overstocking. And overgrazing, these animals that you have overstocked will eat the grass more than it is required. Eat all the grass in that area, leaving it bare, leaving the area bare, the soil alone without the cover. That is overgrazing. So we must know what overstocking and overgrazing is. These two come together because they are related. You keep a large number of animals on a small area, they overgraze and they trample on the soil and leave it. Then another human activity is mining, 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 mining and quarrying activities, mining and quarrying activities, quarrying activities, quarrying activities. Some areas we have people who are mining gold, activities, activities. In some areas of the country or in Africa, people mine gold and other diamond and other minerals, and so they dig the land, and they dig, after digging the land, they leave the land, the soil loose. You see that? Because they have to dig, they leave the soil loose, and as it comes to this wash away, quarrying activities, making stones and mining stones to build houses, those are the quarrying activities, and that is done on the land. Remember, the soil particles are packed together, but when you dig them out, they become loose and they are vulnerable of erosion. That is human activities. Let's go to point number 2, reasons or factors influencing soil erosion. Slope of the land. Number B, slope of the land. Slope. Sorry, allow me to get a better this place is wet, so I have to dry it. The slope of the land. Slope of the land. The slope of the land. The slope. Some books call it the gradient. The gradient of the land, the slope of the land, the gradient of the land, and others call it the topography. Topography of the land. So all these mean one thing: how the land is sloping, the general slope of the land. That is, some land is gently sloping, and some land is steeply sloping. So steep slopes are more prone. They are more prone to soil erosion. Steep slopes. Are prone, more prone to soil erosion. Steep slopes, they are more prone to soil erosion. Let us always consider that. Steep slopes are more prone to soil erosion, and so we are required to protect it from that. And so therefore the steeper the slope, the steeper the slope, the faster the rate of erosion it is. The steeper the slope. C. Let's look at factor number 3. Factor number 3, the type of soil. Type of soil. Type of soil is another factor that affects the rate of soil erosion. Some soils are tightly packed together, and some soils are loosely packed together. So the loose soils are more easily eroded. Loose soils are easily eroded. Let's go to factor number D. Factor number D. Factor number D is lack of vegetational cover. Lack of vegetational cover. where there is no vegetational cover, and so there's the soil becomes bare, it has no protection. And so it is easy to, let's look at factor number 5. Rainfall intensity. Rainfall intensity, the amount of rain falling at a particular moment would also be reason for more erosion. The larger the amount of rainfall, the effects of erosion take place. Like for talking about today's problems of the floods, many areas have experienced landslides, and landslide is a type of soil erosion. You see that? So the intensity, the amount of rainfall is, and then another one is the animals. Another factor is the animals. Animals, we have talked about overstocking, we have talked about overgrazing. So animals are a factor. Right? So animals, the soil, they are walking on it, they loosen. They are heavy and their hooves are sharp. And so as they walk or they trample on the soil, they loosen the soil particles on the land. And this makes the soil to be easily carried away by either strong wind or water. That is animals. So animals is a factor. So there are these 6 factors. Human activities, and you have mentioned them: burning of vegetation, deforestation, poor farming methods, overgrazing and overstocking, mining and quarrying. These are human activities. We have talked about the slope, the grade, the topography of the land, the more intensity of erosion. Then the type of soil, the type of how packed are the particles. So the loosely attached are easily eroded. Then lack of vegetational cover, and then the intensity. These are the factors that affect soil erosion. Now, having known what soil erosion is, and the age of soil erosion, and the factors of affecting the rate of soil erosion, now let us look at the types of soil erosion. Which are these types of soil erosion? And I know you can name them very. Let us first of all name them, then we will discuss. Then we talk of splash. Say splash, class. Splash erosion. Say splash erosion. Sorry, I wrote there. Say splash erosion. Very good. Then the next one we could say real erosion. Then there's sheet erosion. Then the last one we have got gully. I hope I am correct with the spelling. Gully erosion. We have gully erosion. So we have 4 types of erosion. Splash. Now from the word splash, we can only splash water. And now this is about the raindrops. This is about the raindrops. So we're talking about the raindrops. The raindrops come down with high intensity, and as they fall on the soil that is bare, they splash the soil at that point, and the soil out. It forms out in that place. For example, this is an example of splash. This is the raindrop. Drop the circle as splash. They are splash, and so this is a of that forms holes, on the ground in the soil. You can see on the pavements of the house because they'll drop iron sheets, cause splashes on the ground around the pavement. That is splash erosion. Then we've got real erosion. Real from the word real. These are thin channels. Thin channels. Thin channels that form on a slope. Down the slope. They form down the slope when the rain rains. Thin channels. For example, this is the slope. That's the slope. And these are the rills. They are forming down as the water flows. These are the rills. They form as the water flows down this the slope. It carries away soil and forms a channel. You know, water must follow a channel, especially on the slope. You know, they form the rills. This happens on slopes. Then we've got sheet erosion. This is unnoticeable. We can say they are unnoticeable. You may not be able to notice this. Yeah, you will one day come and see roots of plants or roots of trees around being exposed after a very long time. So it is uniform. It's again uniform. It's a form of landslide. It's a form of landslide. So the soil is washed away in a uniform manner, in a very gentle slope. For gentle slopes, very gentle. On a very gentle slope. That is sheet erosion. Then the last form of erosion is called gully erosion. This one here, U or V-shaped. Valleys are formed. They are formed on a steep slope. Steep. These gullies often begin like rills, and then because of the intensity and the continual raining, they become deeper and deeper, and as they grow deeper, they become gullies. They no longer are rills, they are now gullies. That's why I call gully erosion. Gully erosion. Yeah? These are the 4 types of erosion. These are the 4 types of erosion. The splash, the rill, the sheet, and the gully. Boys and girls, as we conclude, we want to go through the main points of the lesson. Yes? Today, we have learned the definition of the word soil erosion. And we have said that soil erosion is the washing away, the blowing of the top fertile soil. We have said it's the removal of the loose top soil. Agents of soil erosion, you say they are water, wind, right? Then we've got factors that increase the rate of soil erosion. Human activities, the slope or the gradient or the topography of the land, the type of soil, lack of vegetation cover. We've talked about rainfall intensity and animals. And we've explained that. And then, lastly, we've talked about types of soil erosion. The splash erosion, the reed erosion, the sheet erosion, and the gully erosion. Boys and girls, did you really understand? If you didn't understand, is there any question? I know it's the first time for you to learn this, and so you've encountered new terms. Yeah? And that's why I'm giving you a chance to ask if you understood or not. Did you enjoy the lesson? I'm happy that you understood. Please write these notes in your notebooks and read them again and again. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed teaching you. Bye. Have a nice day ahead.